welcome to another video in the Marvel Select series. And don't you know who this is? It's the Juggernaut, bitch! Let's have a look at the artwork and get it out of the box and have a look at the figure. My goodness, that had way too many twist ties. Anyway, I haven't been opening these, but apparently there's, I'm guessing, something that has to do with this figure in here. So let's open it and see what this is all about. Maybe I'll have to go back and look at all the other little plastic packs that came in there. But I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if this is a backdrop or what. It looks like it is. And I'm not sure why, because the figure's gigantic. So it looks like you sort of fold the little crease here and stick it into here. And do what exactly? That is so stupid. I don't know what the purpose of that is. That's so stupid. That'll probably end up in the trash. Anyway, there's the Juggernaut, bitch. He's huge and he weighs 1 billion pounds. I mean, he's huge, as you can see. And he's very weighty. I don't think he's going to have great articulation, but he's a gigantic guy. So if he can move a little bit, that'll be good. So the head's not going to do anything. Or it is going to do something. Surprise, surprise. How about that? The head actually moves around a little bit. Impressive. It's not going to go forward and back, but it does turn. Gosh, hitting the camera. The shoulders go up and down, and they do swivel, I guess. So you could get his arm up there like that if you wanted. Bring it back around. It's very stiff, though. So he has the... I don't know if you want to call that his elbow or his bicep swivel in here, so that's good. I guess technically this would be his elbow. It has a single hinge on it, so that's pretty good. For that, the wrists don't seem to want to do anything because it looks like it's one piece, so I guess all your movement is going to come from the shoulder, the bicep, and the elbow. So, big muscly man's not going to be hugging anybody. Looks like it's the same for the other side. Still pretty cool, though. Looks like he has the chest swivel crunch, whatever you want to call that. That's pretty good. He doesn't crunch. At least I can't get him to crunch. But he does rotate. So, that's quite cool to have that, if you want to turn him a little bit. Obviously, there's not going to be a waist swivel because he's very short, very stocky. The ball hinge here for the hips will go around, and he has a hinge in here. So I guess you can get him in a little more, out a little bit. He's not doing the splits, definitely. But it's good that you can get his legs pretty straight. For the knee, single hinge. So he's not going to bend very much in the knee. And the ankles looks to be the, I don't know if there's a shin swivel or not. Doesn't look like it. There's a hinge, and is it on a rocker or is it just a hinge? It swivels and it has a hinge, but it's not a rocker, so it's a swivel and a hinge, but that works. Gets the job done. So that's the Juggernaut, bitch. He looks quite cool. If I can get him to stand, that'd be good as well. You just have to finagle it a little bit. So he's a big, big guy, as you can see. So I would give this, I mean, I wasn't expecting a ton of articulation, and he actually has more than I was expecting. So I give this about an 8 out of 10. I like how he looks. Paint's pretty good. Good shading and everything. Nothing really looks all that awkward. I guess looking at it from the backside, this butt piece is far more shiny than the rest of him, but well, I guess it's in the front too, so I guess that's alright. It could have been shaded a little bit better, but it looks alright. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That is the Juggernaut bitch. Again, 8 out of 10. We'll set him here. He'll stand quite well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, collect what you love and love what you collect, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.